east side, where's the tide? Everybody's coming down to meet the NETS Mets from New York. Oh, the butcher and the baker and the people on the streets, where they go to meet the Mets. Oh, they're hollering and cheering and jumping in their seats, where they go to meet the Mets. All the fans are true to the orange and
Hey there, guys. This is CP Cards and Dice. We're playing game 139 of our 1979 season replay, Mets season replay. And it's a pretty good game here. It's the Pirates at Shea Stadium in Queens, New York, Flushing, Queens, New York. And we're in the top of the seventh inning with the Pirates bringing up Phil Garner, the pitcher Romo, and then Omar Moreno. The bottom of the order, and then the top against Craig Swan. This is Craig Swan's seventh inning. It's allowed 4 runs. So he's about to get pulled. He leads off the next inning, so this will be his last inning. And we're right about to get started. The score is 5-4 Mets. It's been a seesaw battle from the start. Pirates got a 1-0 lead in the top of the first. The Mets tied it. Then in the top of the second, it was 3 runs with due to a couple of Mets errors, and the Mets took a 4-1 lead. In the bottom half of the second, the Mets came back with a 2-run homer by Doug Flynn. This, I believe, second of the year. We'll double check that. It was Doug Flynn's, his 4th homer of the year. Wow. Now, in actuality, Flynn, how many did he hit? Let's double check. In actuality, Flynn hit 4 homers. Exactly 4 homers. So that's interesting. All right. So then with that Flynn homer in the bottom of the second, the score was 4-3. And then it was not until the bottom of the 5th inning. And we'll look and see what happens there. It was Johnny Candelaria pitching to Frankie Taveras, who hits a median line drive. Elliot Maddox flies out with 1 out. Taveras is on at first. Mazzilli hits a median line drive for a double, driving in Frankie Taveras. That was 2 out at that point. So Taveras was on the run there with 2 outs. And then the final out was John Stearns. Actually, John Stearns then hits a single and drives home Mazzilli. And that was in 2 runs, putting the Mets up 5-4. We're in the top of the 7th, and the score remains the same, 5-4 Mets. So it's going to be Craig Swan versus Phil Garner. All right, let me see if I can slide things over so we can get the cards. Now, here you go. You have a picture of Craig Swan. You also have a gum wrapper, Craig Swan gum wrapper, and then Dave Parker. I have a gum wrapper for him as well. He's playing in this game. I always like to have these colorful little additions to the field to kind of brighten things up and to, lend some character to what we're doing here. All right, so it's let me see, let me pull these cards. I still can't see it. Let me slide it down a bit. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Perfect. All right, that's a 7 off Swan's card. That's a tough pitch. Let's see what Garner can do with it. Not very much. It's going to be a grounder to Taveras, who fires to first and throws out the hustling Phil Garner. And it's going to be Romo now. Romo's going to get pinch hit for. And in this game, it was Lacey and Mike Easler. He pinch hit in this game, so he's in there pinch hitting. Let's see. Mike Easler done. And here's the pitch from Swan to Easler. That's a 10. A patient 72. And that's going to be a fly ball, shallow center. And in comes Mazzilli. Puts it away. That's 2 out. And leading it off is Omar Moreno. That's a 4 in play, 80. And that's a fly ball to center field. Hey there, Sebastian. How are you, buddy? I'm doing a strat giveaway very, very soon. I just got to get a couple of these games in for my my replay, my Mets replay. And that retires the side. So that's going to be all for Swan because he's going to get pulled for a pinch hitter here. And also Romo's out as well. So let's do that. In this game, I'm always trying to see who actually pitched. And in this game, the pitchers were Jacoby came in this game. So I'm going to bring Jacoby in. Kent Jacoby's going to pitch. Although Jacoby, I believe, we're bringing Coleman. That's what we're going to do. We're going to bring in Coleman. Then we'll bring in Jacoby to. Yeah. Actually, you know what? We're going to bring in Jacoby. 5-4 games, close. So we're going to bring in Jacoby and Jacoby. It's been Craig Swan, but we're going to pinch hit. Pinch hitter is going to be Ed Kranepool. Eddie Kranepool is going to pinch hit for the Mets. And we're ready to roll here. Here's a pitch, the right-handed throwing Kent Jacoby versus the lefty Ed Kranepool. Let's write Kranepool in here. There he is. Save. All right, that's a tough pitch, 89. And that's a ground ball to second. Phil Garner up with it, flips to Stargell. 1 away. For the Mets, it's going to be Neil Allen. All right, Frankie Taveras. Taveras is 1 for 3. That's 5. That's in play. 0-7. That's going to be a ball that's ripped down the line into the left field corner, and Milner rolls away from Milner, and Taveras around second. Here's the throw to third, and he is safe. Triple, a 1-out triple for Frankie Taveras. So Taveras is on at first base, and that's going to force the Pirates to bring the infield in here in the bottom of the 7th inning. They are down by 1 run and don't want the Mets to get that security run, that insurance run. Don't want that to happen. So we're going to bring the infield in, and it's going to be Elliot Maddox. Here's the pitch to Elliot Maddox. That's a 2. That's ballpark. A right-handed batter, 1-33. It's a 40. So we're going to look at in play. In play is 1-30, and it's an 81. An 81 is going to be a fly ball to center field. A fly ball to center field. We're going to see what kind of fly ball it is. It's going to be a deep fly. So we're going to have a play at the plate here. I know that Taveras is at least a 7. Now Moreno's arm in center. There's 1 out, so we're going to try to score as a 6. So we need a 6 or less to at least have another chance. And here goes. It's an 8, and he's thrown out at the plate. Frankie Taveras is thrown out by Omar Moreno. And that's going to be an out. So we're going to do that. That's going to be a double play. So it's a fly ball to center field. What happens to the runner at third? He is out at home. It's a double play. And you know what? I'm going to undo that because it didn't ask me for the. So we're going to do that again. We're going to do an out in center field. And then going to ask me what happens to the runner at third. Well, he's going to be out. He's going to be tagged out, and that's going to be an 8-2. Unbelievable throw by Omar Moreno. And he throws out Frankie Taveras, and we go to the top of the 8th inning. For the Mets, it's going to be Neil Allen on the mound. And I'll tell you a little bit about Neil Allen, what he's looking like this season in our replay season. Now, Neil Allen, he's going to be batting 9th. All right, so we're going to have to wait for Neil Allen here. I see why. All right, he's 9. That's it. Okay. Oh, wait. I see what I'm doing wrong. 9th. There. Neil Allen. There he is. Now we're going to tap on his name, and we're going to get the stats. All right, so Neil Allen, his pitching stats. It's an ERA of 2.08. I don't have his one-loss record here, but he's pitched 86 innings. 86 innings, allowed 32 walks, struck out 41, allowing 5 home runs. So Neil Allen, in actuality, Neil Allen pitched 99 innings. And he's going to be facing Tim Foley. So here's the pitch from Allen, 9. That's in play, 12. That's a line drive base hit. So Foley's on with a single. And there's a throw over. Let's take a look and see. Oh, a 22 on a throw over. Let's see what the result of that is. Neil Allen is a hold 9. So a 22 is a runner safe. Runner gets back safely. So I pulled a 12 on a 12. There's a chance that he gets picked off. So Foley does not get picked off, and it's going to be Dave Parker. And here we have the gum wrapper, the Dave Parker gum wrapper. Dave was named National League's MVP for 78, led NL in batting, average in 77 and 78. So the boy can hit. All right, so that's going to be a 9 now. A 9 is in play. And it's a 15. That's going to be trouble now. 15 is going to be a single. And runner advances 2 bases. Runner to third. First and third now. Now the Mets are going to have to bring the infield in because that's a tying run. So it's the top of the 8th. It's 5-4 Mets, but the Pirates have first and third. And let's see if Parker goes. He does not. Oh, but he may get picked off. Look at that. That's a 12. We're going to pull a card now. And I'll tell you right now, runner out is 15-19. It's a 74. He's back safely. All right, Willie Stargell. Willie Stargell was the co-MVP in 79 with Keith Hernandez. Here's the pitch. It should say 7. That's a tough pitch. Tough pitch. 1-67 is a strikeout. It is a strikeout. Big strikeout for Neil Allen. Everybody holds up there, and it's John Milner, the lefty. Here's the pitch to John Milner. That's a 12th wheelhouse. 1-38, the ball is out of here. It's an 89. 89 is going to be a ground ball with the infield in. Infield is in here. Base is not loaded, so we're going to pull a card. 2-5 batter out. 6-7 runner out at home with 1 out. He would be going, and they'll throw him out at home. So I don't want to roll a 9 or a 10. 11 or a 12 is going to get me to roll on a different chart. So I'm looking for a 2 to an 8 for the Mets, and that's an 11. Reroll all 4 dice and refer to infield in, play at home chart. Infield in, play at home chart. Let's see. Infield in, play at home chart. Here goes. Let's pull a card. It's going to be a 7 compared to D6 total to runner's run rating. Tim Foley. Let's see what Tim Foley is. Tim Foley is a 7. So compare 2d6 to the if equal or less than, the runner is safe at home. So and batter is safe at first. Other runners advance one base. I'm going to make a fielder's choice RBI for John Milner. So that's what we're going to do. Fielder's choice RBI for John Milner. It's going to be 4-2. Batter is safe at home. Runner is safe and batter is safe. Everybody's safe. The runner on third is safe at home. Everybody's safe. 1 out. Runners on first and second. The game is tied at 5. Here's the pitch to Bill Matlock. Matlock is 1 for 3 on the day. That's a 9. That's in play. In play 0-1. And that's going to be a deep drive off the wall in left field. Runner's going to advance 2 bases, and then it's going to give me a question mark. Did I say left field wall? Youngblood. Let's see what kind of arm Youngblood has in left field. Youngblood. Let's see. Youngblood has a 5 arm in left field, so Milner's going to hold, but it's going to be an RBI double. Right, an RBI double for Bill Matlock. Now it's going to be second and third, and the batter's going to be Ott. That's 2 runs for Neil Allen. 2 runs allowed at this point, but he's a long reliever, so he gets 1 more run at Ott. Infield in again, 6, tough. A tough 52. Tough 52 is going to be a opposite field liner into right into left field, and that's going to score Milner. And stopping at third is going to be Matlock. So it's an RBI single, and runners on first and third with still only 1 out, and that's going to be it for Neil Allen. I'm looking up to see if I can grab the next night's relievers. I only have 1 reliever in this game, so I'm going to go look at the following games. It's a 3-game set at New York, Pittsburgh at New York, and the following night the Mets bring. Okay, Bernard. Bernard is back. I thought he was gone, but he's back. I guess he was in the minors. I don't know. Let's see if he's in here. If not, I got to go into the other set, the other pile, the pile of guys that came and gone, came and went. But Dwight Bernard is back. Dwight Bernard is pitching now. He's on the mound. Hasn't been around for a while. So Dwight Bernard is going to pitch to Phil Garner, runners on first and third. The Met infield is in. Score 7-5. It's a 5 patient 18. That's going to be a base on balls. Bases are now loaded. Infield is in for the Mets. And it's to Colby. Colby's going to get pulled because Colby's at the plate now. Colby's at the plate. So he's going to get pinch hit for, and it was another pinch hitter in this game. Another pinch hitter in this game was I'll tell you who it was. Lee Lacy. So Lee Lacy's going to come to bat. Lee Lacy is up for Tekulve. Here's the pitch to Lacy with the infield in, bases loaded. 11 defense. It's a ground ball to the shortstop. Tavares already has 2 errors in this game. We're going to pull a 26. Could be his 3rd error of the game, a 26. I think he's a 3 off the top of my head. Let's see what Taveras is error-wise. Taveras is a 3, so that's going to be his 3rd error of the game. See what happens here. It's going to be an error shortstop, 1 base error. It's going to be his 3rd error of the game, E6. And that's going to allow Madlock to score, and everybody's going to move up 1. Bases are still loaded. Only 1 out. So Lee Lacy hits a ball to Taveras, and he boots it. And that allows Madlock to score, making the score 8-5 now. It's Omar Moreno. Here's the pitch to Omar Moreno. That's a 9. Patient. A patient 36. Wow. Again. Patient 36 is going to be a base hit. Runners advance 1 base. Runner on second scores. RBI single. A 2-run single for Omar Moreno. And that makes the score 10-5. Tim Foley now. Patient 86. And that's going to be a ground ball to short. That may be a double play. A 6. And it's a 3. A 6 and an 8. It's below both of those. So that's going to be a 6-4-3 double play. And the Mets are out of the inning. But the damage has been done. The advances second. What happened to the runner that was on first base? He is double play, out on a double play. So the Pirates pick up 6 runs in the top of the 8th. And it's deja vu all over again. A new Pirate pitcher. It'll be Jackson. It's going to be, let's see here. Grant Jackson's going to come in. Going to face Mazzilli. So Grant Jackson is going to come in after Jacoby was pulled for a pinch hitter in that 6-run 8th inning for the Pirates. The Pirates now lead at 10-5. Here's the pitch to Mazzilli from Grant Jackson. Grant Jackson was 8-5 with a 2.96 ERA. That's a tough pitch. And Mazzilli flies out to left. John Milner there. 1 away. John Stearns. Stearns is 2 for 3, a double and a single. And that's going to be a tough pitch. 18. That's going to be a strikeout. So Stearns strikes out for the 2nd time in this game, and now it's Joel Youngblood. A 6 is a tough pitch. A tough 78. And that's going to be a fly to center. Omar Moreno has it in his sights, puts it away. And it's Dwight Bernard going to face, here in the top of the 9th, going to face Dave Parker leading it off. Here's the pitch. It's a 9. It's Patient. Patient 28. It's going to be a base on balls. So Parker manages a walk. Stargell in play 51. And then play 51 is a ground ball to third. This might be a double play. Let's see what we pull here. And I can't remember. I don't even have the rules. I can't. It's even with the number. I can't remember if it's. I don't know. Oh, what's up, guys? Red Sox fan. Hello, man. You guys still around? Yeah. Hey, do you remember that if the number is equal to the double play number is equal to the number rolled or pulled, is it still a double play or is it a fielder's choice? Can't remember off the top of my head, and I don't know where the rules are right now. Do you guys know? So say I pull the number, but it's equal to 8, which is the double play number on both the pitcher and the batter card. So I guess double play. Thank you, my friend. So that was and we decided that was going to be a 51 was what? 51 was a 5-4-3 double play. So the Metsies are out of the inning. and they come up for the last time. Oh no, actually, what? That was a no. It was only there was no outs there. All right, so John Milner's up. So Stargell hits into that double play. Nice play by Maddox to Flynn to Stearns. 5-4-3 double play around the horn. John Milner. The pitch from Dwight Bernard. Dwight Bernard was 0-3 with a 4.70 ERA. Here's the pitch. That's patient. So John Milner shows his patience, and he grounds out to second base. Flynn flips to Stearns, who is playing first base. Stearns played all over the place. He played in left field. He played at first base. He played at third base in 1979 for the Mets. He was one of the faster catchers in baseball at that time. And it's going to be Grant Jackson facing Alex Trevino, who's 0-3 on the day, here in the bottom of the ninth. The Mets are down to their last 3 outs here in a 10-5 thrashing that the Mets are taking after being up 5-4, coming back. But in the top of the eighth inning, it was 6 runs that the Pirates scored. Here's the pitch from Grant Jackson. In play, 54, and that's going to be a ground ball to third baseman Madlock across the diamond. 1 away. Danny Norman, who's 1-for-3, doubled. 7 in play 0-1, and that's going to be his second double of the game. So that's a 1-out double for Dan Norman. Norman's second double of the game, and it's Doug Flynn. That's 3 patient, a patient 80. A patient 80. It was a 0-1 yet. Patient 80 is going to be a fly ball to center. So that's the Mets are down to their last out now. And it's the pitcher, Dwight Bernard, but we're going to see a pinch hitter. Who's the pinch hitter going to be? Who's the pinch hitter going to be? I'm going to bring in Hodges to pinch hit for the Mets. Ron Hodges pinch hits for the Mets here. And 2 outs now. It's 10-5 Pirates. So the Mets are about to lose another game. And I think I'm going to continue my 87 replay with the Mets using APA. So Ron Hodges is up. Dan Norman is at second. There's 2 outs. Bottom of the ninth. It's 10-5 Pirates. Most of the crowd has taken the exits by this time. And they're driving home back on the Grand Central Parkway. Here's the pitch from Jackson, 5 in play 14 against a lefty. That's going to be a base hit, and Norman's going to hold at third. So it's first and third now. Ron Hodges keeps the Mets' hopes alive. And it's Frankie Taveras. Taveras is 2-for-4 on the day. Here's the pitch from Jackson. 7 in play 77, and that's going to be all she wrote for the Mets. The fat lady is singing loudly at this point. So the game is over, and the win for it's got to go to Romo. Actually, we pitch it for Tekulve. Tekulve was in there in that 6-run inning. So Tekulve's going to get the win. And the loss is going to go to, I guess, I believe it was Neil Allen. Yeah, it was Neil Allen because I know that Swan went 7. And Neil Allen is going to take the loss for the Mets. And that's all she wrote, boys. And we're going to look now. Let's look quickly at the line score. It was Pirates 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors, 4 left on base. The Mets 5 runs, 10 hits, 4 errors, 3 of which were on Frank Taveras, the shortstop, and 1 was on the right fielder Dan Norman. So, and that really led to most of the runs in that second inning. The Pirates scored 3 runs in that second inning, but most of them were caused by the errors. So the Mets did not have a good day on the field, and they lose this one. Game 139. We go to game 140 now. And what other business that I want to talk about? This is the stuff I'm going to be giving away. I don't know if anybody really cares. 62 Giants, 34 Cardinals. I'm going to do some Hall of Famers, give away some Hall of Famers. Jackie Robinson, 1949 batting record. The AL Hall of Famers, this guy is Harry Heilman, 1923 batting record. Batted .403. Wow, look at that. I'm giving away a New York Yankees team, 1927, Murderers Row. I'm giving away 1961 Detroit Tigers. Phil Regan, wow, that's the Mets pitching coach. He was pitching in 1961. Do you see that? I don't know if you can see that. 1961, the guy was on TV tonight, walking back and forth onto the field. Okay, he was pitching in 1961 with the 61 Detroit Tigers. That's mind-boggling. I got to drink whatever he's drinking and smoke whatever he's smoking, so I can last that long. And then, that's the stuff. I don't know if it's very exciting, but hey, Ken Castro, what's up, brother? So I don't know if that's exciting, but I'll be giving that away. Then I'm thinking of giving away the 2017 History Maker baseball set. I was thinking of doing that. That's a set that I doubt I will ever get to because that happened to be a season that I'm not too crazy about. 2017, nothing really went well for my teams, whether it be the Yankees or the Mets. Not a good season for either. So I don't know. I'm thinking of doing that. So that's going to be it, boys. So this is CP Cards and Dice saying hasta la vista to everybody out there. Thank you for the games, Al Red Sox fan as well, and all the positive comments all the time. You're a class act, my friend. So, and I'm going to say goodbye to everybody and have a good night. And I will be back probably doing something else here, playing some baseball. I don't know what I'll be playing, but it'll be something or other. Definitely continuing this. But I have 2 more games with the Pirates here in Queens. And then the Phils come in for a 3-game set. So this is not going to be easy for the Mets because the Phils have a tremendous team and the Pirates have a tremendous team. So we're going to lose some games. Even though we did beat the Phils. We just played the Phils. We won 1 out of 2. And now we're playing a 3-game set with the Pirates and then a 3-game set with the Phils again. So, boy, it's going to be tough on the Mets. Today was their ace. Craig Swan went tonight. And he ended up losing, gave up a ton of runs. I mean, Pirates have a potent offense in 79, right? This is the We Are Family Pirates with Dave Parker and Willie Stargell, the co-MVP with Keith Hernandez. And I got to go. The reason I'm playing right now is the Mets are in a rain delay. For like a 2-hour rain delay. I got to check and see if they started up again. And I'm going to go back and catch that. If they did, let me double check here. If they started, no, wait, they may have. Oh yeah, they did. Okay, they're back. So I'm going to go continue watching the game. And so long, guys.